Okay, welcome back guys. This is part 2 of our medieval Total War Let's Play. We're moving on to some battles here. And I've just become aware that I have said something completely stupid. And yeah. I said you would get extradited if if
The church
you didn't if the church didn't like you, but I was actually wrong. It's excommunication.
It's what he meant.
Yeah. That's you basically just get kicked out and everyone wants to kill you. So yeah.
Yeah, so the disadvantages of getting excommunicated are what did you do?
I pressed enter.
It was probably yours. Mine. Anyway, yeah, the disadvantages of excommunication are that all the other Catholic factions will probably wage war on you and hate you, and it gets quite difficult.
If anyone wants to see this, please let us know, because we don't mind fighting everybody.
Yeah, I would be happy to take on the world. Again, all it needs is one person to say, get yourself excommunicated, and we will happily do so. You could try and get him married to a Spanish princess and get a marriage alliance. Could be worth it.
And it's just going to cost us even more money.
Yes. I could say something, but I won't. Anyway.
Oh, look.
There she is. Well, you don't have a diplomat down there.
Yeah, it's a bit of a shame.
Anyway, yeah. So, if you guys want to see us get excommunicated and take on the world,
Please ask.
we will divide the gameplay into two. We'll have the excommunicated campaign and the normal campaign.
Well, unless people don't want to see it on the campaign, just want to see
You
it.
just want to see us get excommunicated. That's fine too. We will do that.
Oh, this should be fun.
Yeah, I probably waited them out a little bit longer, decrease the numbers, but sure. It's fine.
Sure.
Yeah, no, I'll fight it. Why not?
Okay,
Can't even
here we go, our first battle. I just couldn't be bothered getting into any more debt.
Our first battle. Jacinto has a tendency of saying our and we, but he means me or him.
I provided you with the forces.
That's true.
Without me, you'd be nothing. You'd be one man standing there going, I'll take you all on.
I would. I would certainly try. Okay, I don't know why it's put my archers in the ram. They're not too clever, in my opinion. I'd rather use the archers.
Yes. Yeah, they seem to be favoring the
I'm gonna
defense
go for assaulting the wall, as opposed to the gates. Mainly because the gates have more towers. They have two on either side, and there's towers on the sides as well.
Yeah, whereas if you assault
And all
the
this
gate-
manner of gates.
Yeah, if you assault the wall in the right place, you should be able to avoid
They
the
will
towers.
change. As you can see, the men are changing position.
But not fast enough.
Well, they'll get there before we smash the wall down.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a given.
You can still fire it.
So we'll take it down from high speed, as you can actually see some people getting shot. Medieval has a injury sort of function, should we say? Aspect. We should turn subtitles off. Okay, he's charging out. This is kind of random. Yeah, it has an injury function. So basically, guys will turn different shades of red until they die. Not sure there's any examples I can show you.
So quite often you get captains or generals that are just so red.
There's a couple guys in here, they're kind of getting red from getting hit. There's a few here at the bottom of the screen, you can see that guy there, he's pretty red, he's probably died, so that guy just died. His buddy's doing pretty well.
And the one-on-one combat is definitely much more advanced.
Yeah, you do get some kill moves with spearmen, like guys crawling on the ground getting
Stabbed.
killed. Well, yeah, stabbed, I suppose is the right word. Or finished off. Right now, although we might lose a few men in this, and they probably won't charge properly.
They seem to be charging.
Not really. But it's fine.
They didn't do a lance charge. They
Got
just
generals in here, they're routing, which is good. So we've broken his men. What else did he actually have? He had some knights and he had
Crossbowmen.
cross.
Yeah.
Right, so if these cavalry actually do what they're supposed to do, we should decrease our numbers quite a lot. Their numbers, I mean.
Yeah.
That's right.
I do quite like the knights. Like, it just seems to be what I build the most. Like,
Yeah, the
it's
general
French.
bodyguards do look pretty cool. I mean, I like French knights because I think
Yeah.
the version is
Yeah.
blue and white. Medieval also has a prisoner function on the bottom right.
Yep.
With rebels, it doesn't really work, but
If you're
with
playing an
options-
enemy armies, then you can actually gain quite a few. Now.
yeah, basically what you can do is at the end of a battle, if you win and you've captured loads of prisoners, you can,
Grâce à Dieu, we have captured the enemy's walls.
you
Could
can
you
ran-
form units through it, or
No,
does that not work?
no, you can ransom them, execute them, or ransom, execute, or let them go.
Right.
I would.
I guess
These-
execute makes the strongest statement, but it's kind of bad.
Yeah, it makes the other faction hate you the most. I mean, if that's what you're going for, then you know, that's fine. But if you're trying to go for,
These towers still shoot you once you're inside the walls.
no, it's not like Rome. Rome, the towers also fire even when there's no units there. In medieval, the towers where your defenses basically will not function unless there are flags above them which indicate you have a unit nearby, like here.
Yeah.
So these towers will shoot inside and out, but this one will not. And I don't know. Right, so we're moving my spearmen up this side. I'm going to try and get his cavalry.
He seems to be sending in a little.
Yeah, these are the remainder of his spearmen. Again, here, good example of an injured guy. He's pretty red. This guy's probably 1 degree less than him.
Yeah.
Sergeant spearmen have a shelter and formation ability, which is like a circular sort of phalanx idea, but
It protects your captain, kind of.
it protects whoever's in charge of the unit, who stands in the center. Other than that,
It keeps your morale up. Like if your general's the last
it's good
one to
for a last
die.
stand idea, or if you're surrounded by units,
Yeah.
like cavalry. If you get yourself surrounded by cavalry, it's a good idea.
Because obviously, the longer you keep your general alive, the better your chances of winning the battle are, because the more morale they have.
Yeah. Right, so we're losing a lot of spearmen here. Hopefully they will actually kill this cavalry unit without regretting.
What are you actually losing them from?
There's a unit across from me here.
Oh,
Just-
right, okay.
shooting at
Just firing away.
send the mounted sergeants in to give them a hand.
Yeah.
Spearmen against cavalry, obviously,
Pretty good.
it's the right countering idea. Doesn't always work. Obviously, heavy cavalry against spearmen who are demoralized.
Yeah, like knights are pretty good at owning pretty much.
I mean, in this case, these guys are losing a lot of guys.
Yeah.
I mean, so are we, but the units are almost even in number.
They think victory's almost certain.
It's also a quick way of getting rid of his general.
Yep. No, officer of the town square.
Yes, indeed. Indeed, I have. Okay, this crossbow unit has moved. We are probably going to lose that spear unit.
Yeah, it's fine.
These crossbowmen are not militia, so I should see they're relatively well armored.
And they're pretty good at that.
Yep, they have proper swords with daggers. Mounted sergeants are light cavalry. They're very fast, good for running down units. As it tells you in the description, they are not very good in stationary combat, which is what I'm using them for. And they have killed more than half of this
The
unit.
enemy is badly brought.
So these guys are doing a pretty good job. We'll put them in shelter information. It's not really going to work because they're good combat, but they will slowly form up hopefully. That guy got in. These captain is still sitting here. They appear to be injured.
Yeah, it looks pretty awesome. Even for a French rally. They're just like, I don't want to shoot them.
Well, they're doing a pretty good job. We shall go and have a look at the rest of these guys. They've taken out one crossbow unit. The soldiers appear. And the
There's
other
a couple, man.
one killed, so bring us
7 spearmen, man.
general from behind. Yeah, there's also a power machine guns. But
Yeah.
they did do a good job. I mean, 15 guys left. That's quite a large decrease from 81. 81. That's
The
general.
battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Archers, I don't know, just moving over there for no reason.
There's a possibility, I think, that you could have saved them, but
Yes, I could have sent in the mounted sergeants instead to help them out. Yeah, using a couple guys in the charge, then just using more guys.
and your general arriving is obviously gonna increase morale.
Yeah, just pull the board. Rallying troops doesn't always work, actually. Quite often when you guys are routing, they just refuse to come back. But quite often, either by coincidence or because it actually works, enemy units start routing. It's quite beneficial. It's probably just coincidence because I've got them in there.
Well, if your guys increase morale, the other guys are obviously just gonna be like, whoa, these guys are gonna own me.
Our
Yeah,
men
we have the
taken
majority of the
control
troops in the town center, so after 3 minutes, we
We're
will
gonna win it.
the battle. Though we're gonna win by sheer dominance. There's only got 7 guys left. I don't want to wait them out. I'm just gonna kill them. We have 2 spearmen left, which means the rest, not the whole unit, but some of them should heal, which means we should keep the unit. Quite often add 1 guy left, and then the unit heals and you suddenly have like 30. And then use your
Our
here,
cowardly foe
right, let's
runs.
just finish them off.
We must
General
push
was quite
our
bloodied,
advantage.
and there, he got killed. His loyal bodyguard.
This is an act
Try to
heroic,
get rid of
which only belongs to men of great virtue and valor.
Yeah, but for some reason they've taken Saracens and Phoenicians. Don't ask me why, but anyway. They make general nice pictures. Right, so that was that. It's
Didn't
good.
lose too many men.
Nope.
Pretty good fight. Although that has pretty much taken up the entirety of part 2.
Yeah, battle.
It's good for you guys to see some battles.
Nothing
so,
can stand in our way.
They like us, so
What was the enemy's is now
obviously.
yours.
well, possibly. I'm not sure.
I mean, you could sack it for the money. You know,
But
put it out of debt. We're out of debt already, so
would they be annoyed?
yeah, they don't generally like you very much. I mean, extermination is probably the easiest way to make people like you, because you kill everyone who doesn't like you. Yeah, change the tax rate as well.
Right. Well, I'm just gonna move
Wait.
off. Doesn't seem to have the
We
ability
march
to
on our
move in there.
victims, Seigneur.
That's slightly off. I thought we just recently ended a turn. Anyway, never mind. We are going to, I think, end this turn, round
Yep.
it all off, and move on to part 3. So, I'll just read my notifications.
We're leading in military. Which makes sense, we do have a lot of armies. Right, so we've taken Summit, which is putting out of debt.
Yep, we've gotten mission, which, yeah, it's quite nice how we've just gotten a ton of,
2,500 florins.
yep, which has
Flor-
thrown us straight out of debt, which is nice. Hopefully we shouldn't be going back into debt.
Well, if you look at the money back, you'll see whether or not. No, forecast to. Yeah, we are forecast to go down. 68.
That's fine. We'll have another,
We should have more settlements soon.
well,
I wouldn't attack that. I would wait. Well, I suppose you could take it if you want. Up to you. I would fight
I'm
with
definitely
them.
waiting this one out.
Yeah,
Ready
they've got Flemish
and
bike. Very good units. Anyway, we will be finishing this. This is part 2.
Yep.
This is
See
part
you next time for